These are the corrective exercises for the rotary stability exercise and the functional movement screen. They will be the forward plank, side plank, bird dog exercise, single leg lowering, and the single leg bridge. Okay, this first exercise is called the forward plank. So Mike, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to come up on your elbows for me, just like that. In one fluid motion, I'd like you to go ahead and put your feet together, and I'd like you to raise your entire body up into a plank position. While maintaining this nice line, I'd like you to hold this position for 30 seconds. After holding it for 30 seconds, you're going to drop back down to the floor, take a 15-second break, then come back up for another 30 seconds. You will do this for 3 repetitions. This next exercise is called the side plank. So Mike, what you're going to do is you're going to come on up, raise your hip and your trunk up off the floor, maintaining a nice line with this hip on the hip, with this hand on the hip. You're going to hold this for 30 seconds. After a 30-second hold, you're going to lower back to the ground, rest for 15 seconds, come back up, holding for 30, and you're going to do this 3 times per side. This next exercise is for the core training, and it's commonly known as the bird dog or the diagonal pattern in the quadruped position. So you're going to get in a quadruped position, you're going to exhale, and as you exhale, you're going to try to pull those abdominal muscles up towards your spine, raising one leg and arm, getting them as straight as you can, both sides. Switch to the opposite side, maintaining this position for 3 seconds. You're going to do 10 of these per side. Next exercise is called the single leg lowering. So what I'd like you to do, Mike, I'd like you to bring both knees and actually legs to 90 degrees, holding it there. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to lower your left leg down toward the floor. When you feel your right hip coming up off the floor, I want you to hold that position for 3 seconds and then bring it back up to neutral, back up to the other leg, and then you're going to do the same thing on the right side. When you feel that left hip coming up off the floor, hold that position for 3 seconds and then bring it back up. You're going to do this 10 times per leg. This next exercise is called the single leg bridge. So you're going to lie on your back, hands out to your side. You're going to straighten your right leg and hip, keeping the toe pointed straight up toward the floor. On your opposite foot, I'd like you to bring your toes up so your heel is digging into the floor. Mike, while maintaining this position and a nice tight core, I'd like you to push through your heel with your left, keeping the right leg straight. Hold that position for 3 seconds and then lower back down to the floor. Rest for 3 seconds and then come back up, holding for 3. You're going to do this 10 times on each side.